Happy May 4th, everyone. And in honor of this special day, it's time to rearrange the shelves. Don't panic, don't panic. I know exactly where the Star Wars sets are. They are here on my table in commemoration of May the 4th. What a great excuse for me to take these sets out, dust them up, and I am going to rearrange my shelf. But this is it. I mean, I know it's not a lot. I just don't have the room to display my Lego sets. But it's quite clear that Star Wars is my favorite, and these are some of my favorite sets. If we look at 75055, the Star Destroyer, that's a classic. And then its cousin, the AT-AT, 75054. Both of these sets, I remember getting them brand new in box at Canadian Tire. Now, for those of you in the US, Canadian Tire, it's kind of like a Home Depot, but they sell toys around Christmas time. And these were on clearance after the holidays, and I was able to scoop them up for half off. I think I paid roughly $100 US for these, brand new in box, and the value has doubled. And if we go to the Rebel side, a couple of X-Wings, the Dagobah X-Wing, and the other one I'm not quite sure the year, but I remember I bought it used, complete. I have quite a few X-Wings, but these are the only two that are built. And then we have the U-Wing and the Malevolence, or the Malvolence. That one is really dusty, so I am going to be cleaning these up and putting them back in a new rearranged shelf. Back in 2 seconds. You would think that by May the 4th I would have my minifigures organized, but it's getting there. If you saw my last video, they are now all sorted into different themes, so on and so forth. And check this out. I think this looks so much better. I added Jabba's sail barge along with my favorite Star Wars character, Boba Fett. And I made a decision in between. I am going to build the Slave One tonight to celebrate May the 4th, and it's going to go right into this empty spot. I'm going to take out Yoda's Interceptor. I'm going to take that out. And I find the shelves look so much better now. Like this. So it turned out really, really well. And finally, for May the 4th, I figured why not share with you some of my favorite Star Wars sets that I have in my collection. And we are going to begin with the one that I always wanted when I was younger. It was the Death Star. I never thought I could afford it, but now I have it, and still debating whether or not I want to open it or keep it for just a little bit longer. And then we have the sail barge still sealed, but I have one opened, so I don't need to touch that box. To me, this is probably one of the nicest looking Star Wars boxes, the Sith Fury class Interceptor. And one of the newer sets, to me, this is my favorite Sandcrawler, and that's going to be on the bucket list to get built. Other favorites, smaller ones. This is my favorite AT-ST Walker. And part of the AT-AT and Star Destroyer, part of this series. A big fan of these sets. I was able to grab this one sealed. And these are my oldest Star Wars set. I do believe that is either the second or the original Slave One. And I have an older AT-ST with Chewie. But this one over here, obviously worth more than $19.99, and it came with the Desert Skiff, and both of these are still sealed together. So, still debating what I'm going to do with this. I got this 2 years ago. Not going to tell you how much I paid for it, but I definitely didn't get it for cheap. So there you go. I wasn't going to do a May the 4th video, but I've seen so many people posting them on YouTube today, and I'm like, listen, if I'm going to do a LEGO YouTube channel, I got to post a May the 4th video. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. I really appreciate everyone's support, and we'll catch you in the next video.